Howdy y'all, and welcome to episode 21 of my Let's Play series, and I am Ragaras. Did a lot of testing over the last few days while I was messing around with the IC2 farms. Having problems with the Minecraft tanks as in no technical problems, is I didn't make them big enough. And I did do some testing, starting with the hunting tank, which is the one I cared the least about. And discovered that it is possible to expand these things without any major problems. I had tried this once before with the iron tank, and it got all screwed up. But as you can see, this one is much larger. It was only like at 800,000, and I dug it down, and it's over 3 million now. So went from 800 buckets to about 3,000. So that's real nice. So that is possible to do. One thing that is real important when you're building a tank like down in the ground like this is these corners, even though you can't see them, have to be solid blocks. I ran into a problem where I had like one piece of dirt down in this corner, and this tank would not initialize because it did not have a non-solid block there. So whenever you dig out a tank, it's real important that you make sure all those blocks that you can't see on these corners here are solid. That has to be there, or this tank will never initialize, and you won't get these little puzzle piece blue things here. I also did that in the new base with the lava tank. I doubled its size there, from 3,000 to 6,000 buckets of lava. Really got to make it sort of an age, just to maybe make another void age, just to put portals in. So we run over here, we can see that this one is much larger now. It went again from, I think it was just over 3 million to just over 6 million. So it's pretty much doubled its size. Drained a lot more lava out of the mine area down here. Changed the turtles to do the 3x3s now. Since I have I went and added the sorting routers to it, because I was starting to get so much, excuse me, got the hiccups. I got so much material that I needed some way of starting to deal with it all. So we added in ender chests for them to drop into, and then we put the routers upstairs. Did a lot of lava out of here. This whole thing was lava. This whole area was nothing but lava. We still have some pockets. We'll suck all that up eventually, if I can get out of the hole. Now, one of the cool things is, when I was down here digging around, if I can remember which tunnel it is. There it is. As I was coming down here to clean up after the turtles, get stuff that's in the walls, I find, what does that look like? Stronghold. I still haven't found the end portal in this one. I have another one, actually not too far away from the farm, and we've already killed the dragon. But it'd still be nice to find the one over here. Wrong one. There we go. Ran around a little bit through here. Haven't found it yet. It's pretty much chopped up. There's like some ravines going through here. I hate these doors. I don't know what. Okay. Take care of that. So we're still looking for the end portal in this particular stronghold, but that was pretty neat. Just ran right into that. Didn't even. That's the first time I've ever found one just mining. I've always had to use the ender pearls to find them. So we did do a lot on the IC2 farms. Spent a lot of time on there. Unlike the bees, in fact, let me get over there. Alright, here we are. Unlike the bees, there are no set recipes to say a pumpkin and a flower will give you this, or a reed and a pumpkin will give you that. You have a really high chance of getting either one, okay? And then you have a much smaller percent chance to get a new plant. So some of the plants that I've gotten already are the blue flower, which is cyanid or something like that. This is blackthorn. That is the terrorwort. That's what I was looking for. This is stickreed. This gives sticky resin. This gives terrorwort, which looks just like netherwort, but it's blue, and it has a remove poison effect when you eat that. The blue flower just gives blue dye. There's also a tulip that I found, but I don't have it growing. Tulip. There you go. Tulip seeds, and it does a purple flower that looks just like that. I think those are just the ones that I've found so far. There's also one called red wheat, but it only grows in the dark. So I will have to try to make a dark area for that to breed. The light level here is just too high. I think it's like, let's see, it's 8 here. It won't even breed unless it's below 7. So it has to be between, I think, 5 and 10 to breed. And from what I read, the best chance you have is from netherwort to netherwort. So probably what I'll do is I'll just close this and see if I can't get the red wheat. Even though I do have energetic bees producing quite a bit of redstone for me right now. It's just like Pokemon, you got to have them all, collect them all. There's also one, I think I grew it, but I did not get a seed packet from it, and that was, can't remember the name of it, but it's ends with an A, I think. But if you don't get a seed packet, you can't grow another one, so you have to try to breed just one more. Let me do real quick here. Let me get some more sticks. Make some sticks real quick so we can make some of these things here. Crops. Let's do some more. Okay. Go ahead and sleep through the night. Well, that takes forever. Okay. Now, if you've never messed with these things before, they're kind of nice because these crops, as compared to, say, these crops, now these crops, they have to be replanted when you harvest them. When you come up here and you harvest this, you'll have to replant that seed. Now, the good thing about these crops, if I left-click it, like this wheat plant right here, if I left-click this, it's going to take it off the sticks, the crop. So I can then right-click another stick on it and set it up for crossbreeding. Now, if I come up to, say, this wheat plant, and I just want to harvest that but not remove it, I just right-click it, and it harvests it, and it leaves the plant in place. But I don't want to do that because I want to crossbreed. So now, when you do flowers, like you can do dandelion and roses, and that will give you the tulips, the blackthorn, and there's also another one called Venemia, I think it's called, and you don't want to grow those, even though it gives a blue dye, because it increases your weed chance in your little farms here. So if you get one of those, take it out. Don't breed them. You'll get excess weeds, or a higher percentage chance for weeds in your garden here. So we're gonna get rid of all these. Now, if you want to grow the higher level plants, from what I can tell, so I don't want any of this. So we're just going to get rid of all this crap. Don't need that. Don't need that or that. Keep those. If you want to grow like the stickreed actually comes pretty quick. That's the first one I got, and that one just came, I think, from a pumpkin and a reed, which is these two right here. Once I had that, I just crossbred it until I had two of them, and then I put one on each corner. And now I've got quite a bit of stickreed. Got a lot of stickreed. And we're going to use those probably over in the new base. We'll probably plant a farm with stickreed, and so we can get our resin that way instead of doing rubber trees. Because all we have to do is, if we want the resin from these, come up and right click it, and we get our resin. So it's not a bad alternative. You know, you get a nice farm of this. Not a bad alternative to rubber trees. So let's clean all these out. Regrow these. And there's our terrawort, but that sucked. We only got two of them, but we did get the seed bags. So this is where our crop analyzer comes in. Now the downside to the crop analyzer as compared to the bee analyzer is if we open this up and we take a look at the energy crystal. I can't access this inventory while I'm in the crop analyzer. So you have to have your seed bag that you want to check in your toolbar here. And you don't get all the information when you drop your seed bag in there. The only thing you're getting right now is that this is a reed. To get more information, I don't even care about that, so we're going to get rid of that one. Hopefully this is a... Here we go. So we know this one is terrawort, but to get any additional information, you got to put it back over here. And it's terrawort, tier 5, discovered by, and then even more. What this information tells me, I don't know, because the real information you want is on the final one, and this tells you growth, gain, and resistance. Growth, I guess, is how fast it grows. Gain is what you can get from it, and I think resistance helps towards seed bags. You want to higher, you know, you want higher numbers in all these, and just like bees, you can go in and find. Let me see if I got it. Probably not going to be any different, but you can breed two together, like terrawort and a terrawort. Oh, I already checked that one. Hold on. Yeah, probably this one. You can breed them together just like you would bees. So if I were to breed these two together, you get a chance of getting a new plant that has a combination of these two, of these attributes. So you can kind of build yourself up a super plant. So, I mean, you could do that with wheat, where you could get, you know, if you just want to do a wheat field that has a high producing wheat, you could do that, or reeds or pumpkins. This does do carrots and potatoes now. In fact, if you are having trouble finding carrots, potatoes, if you can't find a village and you're not getting any drops from zombies, these will show up in here all by itself as a breed between different plants. So that's kind of cool. I mean, that's I didn't know if it was going to do that, but it does. So they did add them in there. Let's get rid of this blackthorn. It's probably that one. Check this. Stickreed, more stickreed. Terrawort. Did I not get a blackthorn? Okay. So we'll put all this in here. Now the terrawort, again, what it's good for is it's like milk. It removes poison effects. The plus side of this is they stack. Unlike milk buckets, you can just carry a bunch of these with you when you go out and about. And if you get poisoned by whatever, you can just pop one of those real quick and remove all negative effects that way. So that's neat. So when we get back, what I want to do is kind of get a room going over in the new base that is going to be for growing some of these items. We definitely want some terrawort over there. Of course, we may leave that here, but we definitely need a room for sticky reed over there. So we'll probably do another farm about this size right here. Just but every one of them is going to be stick reed, so that we can get resin and start producing some of our IC2 machinery that way. So we don't have to have another tree farm over there. We can just come up and get our sticky resin as needed. Hello. Just come up and get our sticky resin as needed. Oh, there it is. Okay. So as soon as we get back, we'll be over in the new area. I probably have a room dug out for this. I don't know what's growing there, but that's not what I want. And we may even make a room over there to breed. See if we can't get some red wheat off of these guys right here, because we definitely need a dark room. Or I may leave it here and just cover this. I may just cover this. So when we're back, we'll be over in the new area and we'll be prepping to build a new stickreed farm. So we will see you then. Okay, and we're back. Slight malfunction. I actually recorded about another 20 minutes worth of stuff, and it's gone. My video capture just crashed. It did not save it. There was a file there, but it says unknown file type, so I don't know what happened there. The good news is that you completely missed my wife coming in here and Mardi Gras on me and flustering me to the point where I had no idea what I was doing. So yeah, that was interesting. So what we did is we came over here, and it's going to be a lot shorter now. Came over here and we dug out this area and we planted our stickreed. And we actually showed how within about 10 minutes we had growth. And I also showed, because I had a couple of sticks, well, crops, I guess they're called when you have just the sticks in the ground, how they immediately produced weeds, because I do not have the crop matron on here. So this is our crop right now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to not breed here, because if I put the breeding sticks right here, I'm going to get weeds because I'm not running the crop matron here. So what I'll do is I will breed them at the other location and then come over here and plant them, so we'll have our resin crop and we'll start harvesting this. Now remember, for IC2 crops, when you harvest, you right click your crop. You right click your crop and that gives you your whatever this thing drops, whether it be wheat, cane, pumpkins, melons, whatever. That will just harvest it. It's not going to destroy the crop, and it will regrow. If you want to destroy this crop, pull whatever's on that crop off, you're going to left click it. So always remember, right click is to harvest, left click will get rid of that. And I also put in a couple of terrawort. Now these are terrawort, but you'll notice they're red right now. When they're little, they're going to be red. So until they get to their second or third growth state, they are going to be red. So you're not going to be able to tell the difference between terra and netherwort. Just remember, when you are breeding these, that they're going to be red at first. You cannot tell the difference in this first stage of growth. All right. We also were talking about the helmet a little bit. Now, another thing I talked about is I got a comment from Mr. Variance 1 that my GUI was too small. Now, to me, this is really huge, and I'm not sure how much I like this, because to me, sitting here, this takes up like most of my screen. So, not sure how much I like that. But if everybody else likes that, then I'll try to leave it that way. I'm not real fond of it. But hey, but what we were talking about is I had removed the auto eating module from the helmet. and I actually discussed why, because I had just run out of chicken and I ran upstairs and grabbed some more. The auto eating module on this, I found that anytime I picked up anything that was edible, and that includes spider eyes, zombie flesh, anything that you can eat, it would consume it as soon as I picked it up, whether I was full or not. I had lost several stacks forgetting to turn that off. You can toggle it on and off, of course, with the key bindings, but I had forgotten to turn it on and off a couple of times and lost stacks of meat that I was moving over to my trade location with the villagers. You know, I keep that chest over there full of beef and pork and chicken, and I pulled like 9 stacks out and didn't even look at my inventory. Ran over there and opened up my bag and no meat. I was like, what the heck? And that's when I realized that was the helmet. So if you're going to have that auto eating module on your helmet, make sure that you have that toggleable, and anytime you want to move food around, turn that off first, or it's going to eat whatever is in your inventory. Now, another thing I was talking about was I got another suggestion, and for the life of me I cannot remember the YouTube name, that I should advertise on Reddit, and I had replied to him that I had not been to Reddit, and I still haven't been over there. Take a little drink. I have heard it mentioned before, like on BWO. I know he mentions Reddit all the time, and I think I've heard Mondef talk about the Reddit before. I haven't been over there, and I'm not really sure what it's all about. I'm thinking it's probably just a forum, but it sounds like that it's a pretty harsh place to go on in the Minecraft world. Like I seem to get the impression that anybody that posts on there is more than likely just going to get crushed if people don't like what you posted. And then again, I don't know if it's the right place to post any information about what I'm doing here. And you guys that know, let me know. I mean, is that a good place for me to go post? Is that is that acceptable kind of posting there, promoting Let's Plays and that sort of thing? I'm gonna go over there after I get done here today and maybe go take a look at it and see. So if I get on there and I if other people are doing it and they're not getting just completely crushed, I may post something up on there. So if you see any information on the Reddit that comes from me, well then I said it was okay. I guess I figured out it was okay. What else did I talk about in the other video? There's something else I was talking about, and for the life of me, I don't remember what it was. Did I mention I set in the router? Yeah, I did hook these up to routers. I still have it opened just so I can add to this as necessary. I should have all the items that I'm pulling out currently in here, I think. These barrels are connected to this router system. There are some furnaces that go under the ground here and connect. So this is all connected to this, even though they're not right next to each other. So okay. Well, I'm sorry you lost all that other video. I hate reproducing something just because it just seems like, okay, deja vu. I just did this, even though you don't get to see it. I just did it. And I don't know what happened to the video, but, crashes happen, stuff happens, and it just did not save that video, so I don't know what's going on there. Just computers, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? So I appreciate everybody coming by. I appreciate the nice comments that I've been getting from everybody. It really makes me feel like I am doing something semi-right anyways. Never hurts to get good comments, and I certainly do appreciate it. Don't forget to give me. I just merged all into a new word. Don't forget to give me a like if you like this video, or if you liked any of the videos that I've got. And subscribe if you haven't. It certainly helps me out. And pass the word along to your friends if there's anything in my videos that have helped you out and might help somebody else out. Don't hesitate to give it out to them. And if there's anything that you don't understand or you need some help on, maybe a tutorial on something, let me know. Give me a shout, and I'll see what I can do if I do know anything about it. So until the next episode, I appreciate y'all watching, and I will see y'all later.